All right, let's give it the old test 1 2. All right, let's give it the old test 1 2. Man, that delay took forever. What's up? What is good, everybody? It is the Godfather of VR, the ageless one of the man Lincoln's Play, and we're back for another live stream of once again LeMans Ultimate. We are back in the GTE class at Bahrain once again. Earlier, after I came back from picking up my son.
Slow to pro sim racing. Said. Loud and clear.
Thank you, good sir, Mr. Rodman Jr. Dale. So I did a race earlier offline, and wouldn't you know it, I got hit on turn 1.
Slow to pro sim racing. Said. You can reduce the delay by setting the playback speed to 1.25x LOL.
Oh, no kidding. It's good. I'll let it go. I'll just remember that for next time. So I did a race offline, and I got hit on turn 1. And on the inside, I became enraged. So I started driving angry and aggressive, and I just had my mind made up. I'm sick of this shit. And I started driving aggressive, and I started forcing my way through corners. And for that race, I was expected to qualify 10th and finish 10th. Long story short, because of how angry I raced and how aggressive I was, I ended up finishing 6th. And that got me back to silver. As you guys can see, I got my silver rank back. Fact of the matter is, when it comes to LeMans Ultimate, the GTE class is my favorite class, and that's what I'm best at. Every time I get back to silver, something bad happens that knocks me back down to bronze, whether it's something, a bug with the game, issues with my VR headset, getting wrecked, you name it. Something knocks me back down to bronze. And then I usually have to go back to GTE to get back to silver. And this was no different. So I'm doing this race in GTE, hoping to capitalize on it, because when we get the new daily races on Tuesday, in all likelihood, none of them will be a GTE class, because it's going to be all about the new cars that we're going to get. You know, we're getting 3 new cars. We're getting the AMG Mercedes AMG GT3. We're getting the Aston Martin Valkyrie hypercar. And for those of you that already own, I think, the 2024 DLC pack number 3, if you already have the BMW, you will get the BMW M4 EVO for free. So the daily races, my guess, is probably going to be centered around those
Slow
cars.
to pro sim racing. Said. Yup. It'll be a GT3 playlist and probably an AMG playlist for the dailies.
Exactly. So there probably won't be any GTE races, which means I've got between now and Tuesday to capitalize on these GTE races. The GTE races are, in my opinion, I think they're a lot different from the GT3s, because the GTEs don't have ABS. So it's definitely a different kind of race. And for all the shit that happens throughout this game, I still believe the least amount of shit happens in the GTE class, because everybody driving those cars understands that the cars don't have ABS, so they can't go dive bombing like they would with a GT3. And so, yeah, you still have 1 or 2 idiots, but you still don't run into near as much bullshit as you would with the GT3 races. And I think the GTE races are a lot easier to navigate when everybody's on the same page and understand you can't, the last thing you want is to lock the brakes up. So even if you don't hit anything, locking the brakes up is still bad because you'll get a flat spot. And you get a flat spot, you probably will basically die a slow death because all the other cars behind you that have pace, they will eventually catch you and overtake you because flat spots do affect your lap time. So I am getting a little bit concerned that we may not get enough people in this race for it to count. We've got 6 minutes left. And I think the fact of the matter is with LeMans Ultimate, I think the majority of the user base is in Germany and the UK, and they are 5 hours ahead of us. And so even though it's the weekend, it's still early morning over there. I believe in the UK it's about 12:30
Slow
a.m.
to Pro Sim Racing said, have you considered joining a league?
I mean, if you want to look at it that way, you could consider the online championships a league, but they don't, same deal with the online championships. They don't do much GTEs. So, I mean, we could take a look and see what's there. It's usually, GT3s and hypercars. Oh, shit. A GTE. Oh, I did register for this. This is GTE. This is the last round, round 4 of 4. Yep. I missed out. I missed my chance right there. This was GTE and that last Lusail International Qatar. It's a track I'm not very good at. Trash. So yeah, I blew my chance there.
Slow to Pro Sim Racing said, the racing in a league is way cleaner than any matchmaking. Makes the GT3S even more fun.
That's true.
Slow to Pro Sim Racing said, I haven't learned Lusail yet. Or Interlagos.
Lusail's probably the one track that Lusail and Coda are the two tracks that I'm just not very good at, and I'm not exactly a fan of them. With Coda, all those chicanes, and then suddenly having to slam on the brakes. Yeah, I'm not very good at that track. I try to avoid that track at all costs. And same thing
Slow
with
to
Lusail.
Pro Sim Racing said, I love Coda, not because I am good at it. I just love it.
I suck at it, not gonna lie. How many people have we got registered? Damn, we still stuck at 4. Damn, I do not want to have to go back and do a GT3 race because that's basically going to be the kiss of death. And that starts in 38 minutes. Well, I guess what I'll probably do is just go ahead and follow through with this race, even if it's only 4 of us, and even if the race won't count, it'll still get me good practice, like when I wake up in the morning or something and everybody in the UK and Germany is already playing, that I can jump in a race that's populated. So I'll go ahead and follow through on this race. Looks like Mr. Rhett Frederick left. I've had a few run-ins with him in the past. He's a little bit faster than me. I mean, he's not fast enough that I can't beat him, but he is a little bit faster than me. And he's I think he's a little bit reckless. I think there's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. And I think I would consider him a little bit reckless. But with Rhett Frederick, with him not here, it appears right now that I'm the top ranked guy in this lobby. So maybe it's a good thing that this race won't count, because I don't like being the top rated guy in the lobby. Sheesh. Up, there's 5, 6. Come on. I'm hoping we can get at least 4 more. I think if we can get 10 or more, I think the race will count. Seven. The headset just went to sleep on me. I hope it does not drop, because you let the headset go to sleep. If this race ends up being 72 frames, I am screwed.
Eric McCready said, "Hey, congrats. I see you're back at silver. Great job, bro."
But just like that, I might have already screwed it up. I let this headset go. I let this headset rest or go into sleep mode, and when that happens, it can make the frame rate drop from 90 frames a second to 72 frames per second. 72 frames per second, and this headset looks skittish. I don't like it. So please let this still be. All right, looks like we got 9 people in here.
Slow to Pro Sim Racing said, "There should be time to close the game and reopen it, right?"
Oh, we're good. It's still running at 90 frames per second. I thought I turned on, I swear to God, I thought I turned on, I swear to God, I thought I turned on, fucking...
Slow to Pro Sim Racing said, "I put a piece of tape over the sensor in the headset, got tired of it going to sleep. LMAO.
2 minutes.
Oh, I just... Oh, that must be what happened. I think my son might unplug my Yeah, that's exactly what happened. There we go. Yeah, my son unplugged my bass shakers. All right, we good. There's my Detroit Lions logo, and there's my Michigan State logo.
looks like you're clear on the pit exit. We need to get some heat into these brakes. Sector 3 is now yellow. That's the end of the session. B4.
All right. So yeah, Slow to Pro, Dale. With these Oculus headsets, you can go into the settings and set a timer for how long before it goes into rest mode. And I had it, I had it set for 15 minutes, but I might have to go in there and double check and make sure update didn't put it back to default. So I come into this session ranked 3rd.
Your exit is clear. Watch the white line. Okay, Clay, you've got 7 minutes to set a lap. Your brakes are cold, let's get some heat. Okay, Clay, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
RSR Eric B. the Realist said, "What's up, Lincoln waving hand, medium skin tone."
Eric B, my guy, what's up? Hey, did you ever get that situation straightened out with your account?
RSR Eric B. the Realist said, "What's up, chat waving hand, medium skin tone."
Yeah, hopefully you got that issue straightened out, Eric.
New fastest lap for Enrique, 2:00.7 seconds. Sector 3 times okay.
RSR Eric B. the Realist said, "No, I'm still having problems. I put in a ticket but support is closed on the weekends."
Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that.
Brake temps are good. To go, 2 minutes.
RSR Eric B. the Realist
Fastest lap for
said,
Enrique, 1:59.
"Is something wrong with your other VR?"
Yeah,
Right tyres are cold.
yeah, I think I'm done with it.
Alright Clay, you've used half your fuel.
I'll explain in a second.
Sector 3 time is quick. Track limits, they'll invalidate this lap. That's the end of the session, P3.
shit. I was aiming for second. I couldn't get it. So, Eric, to come back and explain to you the situation with
RSR Eric B. the Realist said, I'm had to send the one I had back. I ordered the wrong one.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
Put some new tires on here. Okay, Eric, so to explain what's going on real quick with that Quest Pro. The controllers they have to constantly move in order to maintain contact with the headset. If the controllers are not moving, then the headset starts looking for the controllers, and then it sends out notifications that it can't find the controllers. So after a few minutes, if it can't find the controllers, it disconnects from the PC. And a couple of days ago, I was in the middle of a race, and the headset disconnected on me, and I couldn't. So naturally, I can't see anything, and I smacked right into a wall in the middle of a race. So, and this happened to me a couple of times this week. So for the most part, I fired that headset. So for the time being, this Quest 3 is pretty much my go-to headset as far as PC, because I can't trust that Quest Pro anymore, and I can't have this happen to me in the middle of an endurance race because, you know, I still have my teammate to think about.
Formation lap has started.
That would like absolutely infuriate me if we do a 6-hour race and then we got a half an hour to go and then my headset disconnects. All that work down the drain. So yeah, I don't trust the Quest Pro anymore. And so until I figure out what's wrong with it or Meta sends an update through to fix it, nah, I'm sticking with the Quest 3 because the Quest 3 has always been dependable. It's never let me down. What is this idiot doing? He is right up on me.
Green flag.
Go, nail it. Clear left. Clear left.
The damn pit limiter didn't turn off. And I got rear-ended. Here we go again.
Some minor aero damage.
I swear to God, I just cannot catch a break.
Start's okay, we're still in good shape here.
See if I can spook him into making a mistake.
Viking Racer said, how do you see your damage and tires in VR?
Same way you would on the TV screen. It's all inside the headset with me.
RSR Eric B. the Realist said, wow, that's not good. I wonder why the controllers have to be on.
Flag sector 3.
It never fails. Every time I make it back to silver, something
Sector
happens
3 is
to mess
clear.
it up. When the race started, I tried to turn off the pit limiter and it didn't turn off. Now I got front and rear damage.
RSR Eric B. the Realist said, "What's up, Viking Racer waving hand medium skin tone?"
Yes, sorry about that. How you doing, Viking Racer?
Stay between the lines, please, Clay.
I'm so busy being frustrated at the lousy luck I have. Every time I make it back to silver, something happens.
Car in front is Shramek.
Viking Racer said, "Hey at Eric, waving hand, waving hand, waving hand, waving hand."
By the way, Viking Racer, the name of our team is the VR Vikings.
The leader has just done up 2:00.5 seconds. Okay, Clay, you're reeling P6. The gap is now 7.1 seconds.
RSR Eric B. the Realist said, "You a Lions fan, Lincoln?"
Oh yeah,
Viking Racer said, "That's cool. I want to try VR."
check it out, Eric. I look to my left, there's the Lions logo. I look to my right, there's the Michigan State logo. Shout out to my friend and my teammate, Inez Catones, who designed this car for me.
Your tyres are cold, watch out.
I got time to chop these guys down. And then the guy in third place is on mediums. And I missed my brake marker.
Viking Racer said,
Car in front is Santos.
"Everything looks intense in VR."
It is.
Just had a warning for cutting the track.
Well, there's light at the end of the tunnel. I do see a group of cars in front of me.
It's the new fastest lap for Enrique, 1:59.81.
Yeah, those cars in front of me are slow. I will eventually catch them. Getting past them is going to be another thing.
RSR Eric B. the Realist said, "Do you use your VR wireless?"
No.
The gap to Santos ahead is now 5.2.
The reason for that is because your experience is only going to last as long as the battery life on the VR headset. So the battery life on these Quest Pros, these Quest headsets, only about 2 hours. So that's about how long I would be able to race. Whereas if I use a cord, I can race from anywhere between 6 to 8 hours.
Clay, just cut the track. E7. Yellow flag, sector 3. Tyre temps are good. It looks like Verlano has binned it. It's a new fastest lap for Enrique, 1:59.69.
All right, let's get dialed in and catch those cars in front of us.
Gap to 6th place. In front is now
Eric B. The
2.9.
Realist said, I bought a strap with a battery pack on it. Are they any
Cold
good to
tyres, we need
use?
to get some heat into them.
I've never bought an official battery pack, but I have bought like some batteries, like cellular phone batteries, and just taped them to the headset.
Minutes remaining, you've got 20 minutes left. New fastest lap for Enrique, 1:59.52. Okay, Clyde, the next car is Schramek. So Schramek ahead is now 2.2. Flag, sector 2. Sector 3 is now clear. The guy ahead is Santos. track limits. The next car is Shramak. V6. Minutes left, you're halfway home. Fiat E5. Ahead is now 0.7. We think that Bolano has binned it. Sector 2 is green. Clay, you're halfway home. Got plenty of fuel. That lap was at 2:01.16. Seeing minor wear on your left side tyres. Attention to track limits, please Clay. Your right sides are cold. That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel. Keep putting the pressure on. Was a mistake. Clear left. Well done, Clay. Good pass. Eyes front. The guy in front is Rolano. Watch out. It looks like Shramek has gone off. Green flag for sector 2. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Well done, Clay. This is terrific. Exactly what we came here for. E5. We've been warned about track limits. Front is now 2.5. Cold tyres all round.
He's still a little bit faster than me.
Gap 2. Rolano in front is now 2.7 seconds. goes up to 00.8. Remaining, 5 minutes left. Okay, Clay, keep it nice and smooth. Come on, let the race come to us. The gap in front is now 2.3 seconds. Yellow flag, sector 2.
Oh, okay, okay. So that's how you plan it. You're going to block the road on them.
Verlano has spun off.
All right, we're going to get you right here.
See minor wear all around. Clear left. Push, 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 or we'll lose this place. Keep doing what you're doing. This is spot on. E4. Okay, Clay, run out of track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Good job, guy.
The gap to Verlano behind is increasing. It's now 3.1. Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go. The guy in front is Race. Your right front is hot.
Those guys are too far ahead. I won't be able to catch them.
Keep it within the track limits.
Viking Racer said, I love how the races are based on time like real races, not laps.
Yeah.
That's the end of the race. Never mind.
We salvaged that race.
Acknowledged. Pit stop requested.
We salvaged it. Now the question is will this race count? Because I did qualify in the upper half of the field, and I did finish in the upper half of the field. You can see by my number right there, I was ranked number 3 in this lobby, so I was expected to qualify and finish 3rd. I qualified 3rd, and I finished 4th. So if this race counts, I still may be able to pull off some positive rank out of this race. All right, let's see what we got. I lost it. I lost my silver.
Eric McCready said, I liked the way you fought back on that one. Great aggressive driving.
I had to be aggressive. I had no choice. Look at that. And I still fell back to bronze. I lost 1.6%. But if I had not spun out, two things. If I had not spun out and whatever happened at the start of the race where the car, it didn't shut off the pit limiter, those two things don't happen, I finished 3rd. Let's see, how many people are registered for this race? Only 2 people. I'm gonna go ahead and register for this race. I'm gonna grab a quick drink, and then I'm gonna come back, and we will take a look at the replay of that last race, because the guys that turned in the fastest lap, I want to see what kind of lines they're taking, because I can get into the 159s, because there's been a lot of times where the first 2 sectors of the track, I'm looking at 159.7, and then I'm making a mistake somewhere that's making me lose time, and I end up doing like 2 minutes flat, 2 minutes, 0.1, 0.2. So yeah, we'll come back and take a look at the replay and see what the faster guys did, see what kind of line they were taking, see what gears they were in. But I had to do that earlier today, Eric. I had to be aggressive because something bad happened to me, and I had to be aggressive in order to get back into the race. That was earlier when I did the race offline. I ended up finishing that race in sixth place, and I was expected to do eighth or whatever. And that was a race where I was driving angry and aggressive. So there was a couple of times where being angry nearly cost me. Wait a minute. Okay, there we go. I had to get my custom livery back. All right, I'll be right back, folks. Can't sleep. so let's turn on the AC. All right, when we go back and watch the replay, the first thing I want to show you guys is that Porsche that was blocking me. He spun out and parked this car in the middle of the road to try to block me. Which I thought that was a pretty dirty move. Okay, yeah, that guy right there in front of me. Nope, that's not the lap either. There it is, right there. Right there. He lost it and parked his car right there on the track to try to block me. Let me play it back and I nearly hit him right there. Look at that. See how he sat there and he parked the car there trying to block me? You're going to see that hesitation right there. He parked his car there. And right there, he parked his car and then blocked me. Let me see what this guy did. for starters, he braked a little bit later than me. I think he braked a little bit later than me right there. And he stayed in second gear. Wait a minute. Yeah, he was in fourth gear. I've done that a few times. Oh. He started from the outside. And he nearly lost it right there. See, that's the other thing that he's doing. Okay, I kind of see what he... Oh, next race starting now? Oh, it's too late to unregister. Yeah, this race isn't going to count because there's only 3 of us here. I'm not going to bother practicing. I'll just jump in there and get some quality.
Two minutes to go. 2 minutes.
Waiting for. Oh, he's just parked. Okay. And then It looks like okay, he's not moving. This guy, this Mercy Ha, if he runs this race on medium tires, I think he is certainly going to lose unless he is an exceptional driver. I would back out of this race, but I don't want to take a chance on losing rank.
That's the end of the session, P3.
All right, let's go.
Exit looks clear. We've got 7 minutes to get the job done. We need to get some heat into these brakes.
And with my luck, I'll win this race and it won't count.
Right side's clear. P2. Car right side's clear. Okay, Clay, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. barely a scratch, mate. Just ignore it. Got cold tyres. We need to get some heat into them. Sector on time is good. 62 times quick. Alright Clay, you've got half your fuel left. That's 2 minutes left, 2 minutes. Track limits, this lap will be deleted. That's the end of the session. Pole position. Well done, mate.
And there it is. Finally broke the 159s. That's the only reason why I even kept pushing that last lap. Because I'm like, I'm determined to get a 159. $159.6. Now I just got to do that in the race. $159.6. Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
All right. Mama. Where the other cars at? Now, if they DNF, I'm going to DNF too. If both of them DNF, all I'm going to do is put in enough laps to make sure that I'm still in first place when I DNF. Looks pretty good.
Formation lap has started. Green flag, green flag.
Clear left. Nice one, Clay. Good start. Tiny bit of aero damage, just ignore it.
For what?
Gap 2, behind is increasing. It's now 9.3 seconds. tidy, please, Clay. Sector 2 is yellow. We can see Hua has crashed. Green flag, Sector 2.
Overshot it. We'll have to go after it next lap.
Tires are cold, watch out. You're leading. Fastest lap. 0.83. Incident in Sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow. Green flag in Sector 2. We think Hua has stepped in. Sector 3, yellow flag. Right side tyres are cold. Hua is now on softs. Fastest lap of the race. 0.14. track.
I'm getting ready to lap him.
Tyre temperatures are good. Okay, Clay. The next car is one lap behind. That's 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes.
That time was a 2:00.55.
Cold tyres all around. Run out of track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Oh no!
Currently setting pace.
just gonna lay back this lap because there's nothing I can do about it.
Okay, Clay, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. Keep it up. We're looking good here. That's half distance. Right sides are cold. That's half distance. Fuel levels are fine. You've just done a 206.34. Sector 1. I think P2 spinned it. That last lap was 2.00.5. You've got half your fuel left.
Lost even more time trying to take that line.
Looks like a bit of wear on your left front.
Ooh, big lockup. Yep, that's a wrap. I got a flat spot. Let's just go ahead and finish the race. I'm not going to get a 159 with a flat spot. Oh my God, this is bad. I can feel a thump, 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 thump.
Okay, Clay, got out of track limits. Keep in between the lines. You've got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes to go.
It'll be a long 10 minutes. Yeah, I'm losing time from that flat spot.
The stewards have warned us for cutting the track. Keep in between the white lines. Side tyres are carrying minor wear. Incidents in Sector 2, yellow flag. Green flag in Sector 2. Looks like P2's gone off.
Another lockup.
Tidy, please, Clay.
Miguel, Drive S bad. Said. Hi Lincoln, chat.
Miguel, how's it going?
In Sector 2. Looks like P2's off.
Miguel, Drive S bad. Said. It's going, thanks for asking.
No problem.
Hope you are well.
I'm doing pretty good, thank you. I'm not really trying that hard because number one, this race is not going to count because there's only 3 of us in here. Number 2, I got a flat spot, so I'm not going to be able to set any kind of personal best this race. I did set a personal best during quali, however.
Cut the track. Keep it nice and tight. Remaining. Bring it on home, you're the man. We've seen a bit of wear all round. Sector 3 is clear, green flag. Looks like P2's gone off. Tyres all round. The car in front of us is now a lap behind. Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go. Come on, Clay, one more lap. Keep it together, we'll win this. That lap time was 2:00.8.
Well, there goes my last chance to get a good lap in.
Looks like P2's off. Sector 1 is now green.
Because the Delta was in the negative. I went ahead and locked up the wheels on purpose. Look at that. I beat that front left tire up. Only 50% left. Oh, boy. Yeah, this race isn't going to count. All that work for nothing. Rank breakdown. Zero percent. 0%. The race didn't count. Ay, ay, ay. Ugh.
Miguel, Drive S bad. Said. Really sucks that good combos like that aren't populated at this time.
Yeah. So yeah, the GTE class just isn't terribly popular, not like the GT3s. What the hell? There's actually 4 people registered for this race. I would wait it out and see what happens, but my back is sore. I can't do another race. I'm ready to stretch out. My son's playing Gears 5, or Gears 4, so I think I'm just gonna watch him. But let me see here. It is 10:30. I could very well get back up at I don't know, maybe 9 o'clock Eastern time tomorrow morning when this game is more populated, and come back and stream then, and come get my silver back in the morning. So thanks for watching. I don't think I raced that bad tonight. You know, the pit limiter not turning off at the race start, and that spin out was a backbreaker. So, oh well. We bounce back. All right, folks. As usual, thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. For those of you who always hit the like button when you come in, I appreciate that too. And hopefully we'll see you guys in the morning. Until then, you all know the line. Wakanda forever, long live the king, and deuces. We'll see you soon.